this report follows a trajectory in the industry. So if you look at what real estate professionals are saying that they want out of a sustainable building, it used to be energy. It used to be energy efficiency. And the amount of people saying that that was their priority has declined. And what has increased is the number of people saying, I want that, don't get me wrong, I still want my energy efficiency, but I want a building which enables me to accomplish my mission. You can see that of the 9 factors that we isolated to look at objectively as physical features of the environment that would have an impact on people's performance. And these are in no particular order, but noise and acoustics, you can see that we call them both. I think we probably should just have called it acoustics. I can tell you when we were thinking about this in terms of the health, well-being, and productivity, we're clearly thinking of acoustics in the productivity effects. And yesterday's film trailer about the health effects, I think, opens new possibilities, because actually one of the things you can do with the apps and you can do with the new technology is measure side by side very easily now, and companies are doing this, particularly with physical trackers. You know, if they create open stairwells, are their employees walking more? You can clearly see, is there a physical effect on the human body which is related to the acoustics within the room? And I think actually is the way going forward, enabled by apps and enabled by actually smartphones, when you can begin to see what people are experiencing environmentally and perceptually based on where they are. The interesting thing, in the same way that we asked companies to look at their assets on an asset-by-asset basis, which they almost never do, I think the real trick on this going forward is being able to isolate where the problems are in buildings on a floor-by-floor or an area-by-area basis. When you begin to link the physical and the perceptual, you'll see that even if you get that bell-shaped curve, even if you get those sort of relatively good numbers objectively measured by a cube, you do find problem spots. So why isn't this more common? Well, all kinds of barriers which we're trying to now think about. When you're building a building, obviously short-term thinking. I liked how Anna was talking about investors looking at this and the risk involved with producing a building which has to be healthy for longer-term goals. And we're trying to get past this, and particularly the one that's for me up there, which is most important, is obviously the tick box approach. When we were writing this report, many of you will be familiar with this big gap between design and performance.